Yeah, I don't know why we starting with this.
Never mind.
Tell me.
I don't want to start messy.
Tell me.
Y'all pussy.
I'm with you if you got, but you got to tell me. I'm lost right now. I'm not.
I was just starting with Meek, bro. That's all.
What about Meek though?
Nothing.
We supposed to speak
I
about Meek last week?
like the song.
I do too. It's one of his best songs.
Where's is Ella May? She announced she's putting an album out, right?
Yeah, she should be.
I feel like she put a whole track list out too.
Did she?
Did she?
Nah, I missed that.
I'm pretty sure.
Did any music come out?
I'm glad she kind of like took some time and disappeared though.
Bankroll Freddie.
I like when artists do that.
But other than that, I didn't really see anything.
Bankroll Freddie?
Mm-hmm.
About what?
Music. It came out.
Oh. Ella May announces new album, Heart on My Sleeve, Shares Leave You Alone. Yeah, I heard that shit.
So
Project out May 6th. Lotto, Lucky Day, Roddy Ricch. Yeah, I'm excited for this this Ella May album. I wonder if Mustard did the whole shit.
Is coming out. I didn't mean to say he's out. I meant to say he's coming out this weekend.
So nothing came out over the weekend?
No.
Not that I saw.
It's Coachella weekend. Ain't nobody really releasing
Yeah, that's
music.
true.
Megan dropped her new song at Coachella.
I kind of feel like...
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, okay. I had no idea. I'm sorry.
Hi, I'm Rory.
The red light's on.
You gotta look into it.
Hi, I'm Rory.
Hi, I'm Maul.
And this ironically is new Rory and Maul.
Ironically. It's nothing ironic about us being in the studio right now.
Did you hear the new Meg freestyle or song that she premiered at Coachella?
I did.
You feel like she might have bit a little sauce from D Nasty over here? I felt the Demaris energy in that fucking freestyle. I think Meg might have seen a clip and was inspired.
She got inspired by Baby D.
She was singing to me when she was singing that shit. I felt that in my soul.
I always felt like if Meg, if her and Party that their relationship was strong enough, which it seems like it is, that if she allowed him to EP her album, it'd be dope. Because Party is one of those. Obviously, everybody know his pen.
Yeah, specifically with women rappers.
Yeah, but if you listen to his projects,
he's nice.
Yeah, like Party he has an ear, and you know what I'm saying? I think that he gives her that, because that didn't sound like a Southern girl rapping. That sounded like a New York,
that's some
East
Biggie
Coast
shit.
Yeah, that sounded like an East Coast girl getting her shit off. So I think that if she allows, if they work together and she allows Party to put his EP hat on and help her put the album together, which hearing that, it kind of sounds like it.
Yeah,
I think Meg. I think her next project is gonna be strong.
I agree.
She said her next project is gonna be aggressive, like how she used to rap. So
yeah, I think if she does that and lets Party EP that and kind of curate that sound and that direction, I think it'll be dope. Because Party, he himself as an artist, he puts together some really dope projects.
Oh God, look at Baby D over there.
I'm the only reason that your goofy ass got bitches.
All right,
you would know this already.
First of all, why are you the reason I got bitches?
Don't do that. Don't do that because that's a whole conversation, and we can get into that. Any female in this building, will agree.
All right. But what does that say? That says more about women than it does about us.
Okay, that's fine.
If I got bitches because I was with you, what does that say about all the women around you? Like, that's some weirdo shit.
To do with the women around me.
No, it's just that you date a girl that's lit and she got you hot. Like now you lit.
Now bitches wanna
because all it is they want to say they fucked Meg's ex.
Yeah. Listen, I agree. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but is that not weirder on the women's side?
Yeah, it's weird.
It is too. Yeah, it's weird when guys do it.
I think it's super weird now when guys do that shit.
Men start feeling themselves. I
it's because I got bitches now.
Before my ex was like really excited.
Yeah, they like me now.
Yeah, like who cares why they like me? They like me,
but they don't like you. Like I had to tell homie, they don't like you. They don't really like want to fuck me, but they can't. So
and not only that, they want to be able to say, "Yeah, I fucked your ex."
Yeah, like this. They don't.
I don't. Either way it goes, ladies, make me the centerpiece, the victim of it all.
Yeah,
like,
that's fine.
Fuck me, like give me the pussy, and then whatever. Yeah.
If I can make your dreams come true,
come on.
You don't have to really like me.
Bring it on. I don't fuck me because of my ex girl. I don't give a fuck.
But as much as I love this Megan freestyle, and this could make me very immature, I feel like I could dead this entire freestyle by starting a verse with "still beat" though. Like I still beat. Like you could say all that.
How old?
Yeah,
but I beat.
At the end of the day, I still got that pussy.
Like I beat.
How old is too old to get?
Damn man, we got to start right away with just the pussy talk. Like we ain't 10 minutes in and we talk about getting pussy.
Coachella, man, it was all that happened this weekend.
Yeah, it's just dust and pussy. Sandstorm and titties. That's all Coachella is.
Getting some pussy after the Coachella sets. Yeah, you gotta put her in the tub and let her bake a bit.
Now you gotta let her bake. You gotta put her through the car wash. Wash all of that off. Because I'm just saying, it's sandy, it's windy. It's
a sandy butt.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna wash my ass too, for sure. I'm with you. I'm in the car wash with you. Yeah, don't get it twisted. We both gonna wash our ass. But you can't try to slide off in Coachella and get like some
tent pussy?
Nah, you can't get no. you can't get no Artist Village pussy. No.
Artist Village pussy.
Yeah, no.
That happens though. Those fucking trailers is...
Come on. Fam, I walked past trailers that was moving, rocking. I'm like, all right.
I've walked in trailers and they haven't cared that I walked in. They just kept going.
Yeah, no, that's the norm at Coachella. But
and I've opened the door like, oh, my bad. And both of them be like, nah, you good.
Yeah, like, what you need?
Like, no, I apologize.
Like, nah, I just came here to get some ice.
Like, nah, you good, bro. Like, no, I'm not. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Were you getting pussy in your trailer next weekend?
No, of course. The Emotional Oranges staff and crew, we're all very boring and wholesome. Like, nothing nasty happens backstage. It's fucking, everyone has significant others and we're old.
It's a different vibe around Emotional Oranges. It's not that rock star.
Yeah, which I'm fine with because I'm at the age where I don't need that type of shit.
And I mean, I don't know. I'm getting the videos and the pictures from Coachella, and I don't know. Just the energy just seems a little. I don't know if it's because it's the first one since COVID, right? This is the first one.
It is,
right? Yeah. So I don't know if people got to kind of get their Coachella legs back and get the
Coachella. I get it. Get their handkerchiefs around the face.
It just doesn't. It ain't doing what it used to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know if it's just because. And I'm speaking to people that were there this weekend, and they're just like, you ain't missed nothing. Like, you could have sat this one out. Like, I wish I would have sat this one out. And I'm like, damn, really? I thought everybody would have been excited to be back and be back in the mix and everything. But I'm getting the vibe that it's just things are just different.
I mean, does the headliner, no matter how big the festival is, kind of dictate that energy? Because I think the morale is super low because there's not, of course, there's great acts that are on the bill and great performances, but there's not that one like, all right, I'm going to go check out all these acts while I wait for Beyonce or like while I wait for the weekend.
Yeah.
And I think with Ye not doing it, like pulling out last minute, I don't think there's like that end of the day moment that everyone is kind of excited for throughout the entire festival.
Yeah, it could be that. I think that definitely has a factor in it. And I think, too, it's just, it might be time for something else.
Yeah.
It might be time for a different look. It might be time for a different location.
Yeah.
It might be time for, just a whole different energy around the whole Coachella thing. It might be time for it. Like, I think it's kind of run its course. I think it's like, people are happy to be back. People are happy that, the festival's back and we're able to be together and see our favorite artists perform. But I think that we might need to make some changes, though. I think so. I think it's time.
Yeah. I mean, I think just festivals as a whole kind of need a different revamp. And I don't know what that revamp is. So I'm complaining without a solution. But there definitely something needs to change in how festivals are operated and what the consumer experience is besides let me take drugs and drink and watch my favorite act. Like there's got to be something else that they add into it.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if that Coachella does that with the tent shit and like that other experience, but who knows?
I mean, well, it is good to see Coachella back. So shout out to everybody that was out in California this past weekend.
Didn't see any reports of anyone like harmed, so that made me feel really good.
Yeah, that's always a good thing where it's no fisticuffs, no violence, nobody getting trampled, things like that. That's always a productive weekend.
There was a lot of fucking people there.
Oh yeah. Like I said, everybody's happy to be back.
That shit made me feel claustrophobic looking at that photo.
Yeah, I just think that I don't know, the energy around it is just not the same.
Yeah,
and again, this is the first one out of COVID, so. Maybe next year to pick back up, and like you said, maybe they add some of the bigger names to headline. And
we'll see weekend too. Maybe someone will pop out as a surprise to kind of bring some more energy back.
The weekend, because he is headlining it, right?
Is the weekend?
I believe it was the weekend, right?
I think the weekend is headline.
I think the weekend is headline. I mean, if we're...
then I stand corrected because I said it's someone like a Beyonce or the Weeknd would be... headline.
But that's this coming weekend. So
gotcha. He wasn't on this first week.
I don't think he was on this weekend.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't on this weekend, right? It's next weekend?
Says the weekend in Swedish House Mafia had headline Coachella Night 3. Yeah, 2 performances, one killer set.
Then I'm dumb.
So they did perform?
I guess so.
It is.
I didn't even see
shit about it.
I didn't see no clips,
Neither did I.
videos of
I only saw the Meg clip. That was really the only one I saw over the entire thing. And I saw the Doja Cat shit, which looked really good as well. But I really didn't see too much coverage.
I didn't see the Weeknd like that at all.
The biggest coverage I seen with Harry Styles performed, and I saw that like all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing that we saw too was the compilation video of Isaiah Rashad's opening set.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where he used some clips from some voices in the media, the culture, if you will, some podcast voices, us included.
I was glad that he used our responsible one, but I did kind of want him to use our funny one. Like, I love that he picked the like Maul and I being like, yo, I just hope he's okay. Like, I hope everything's cool with his life, because that can be very traumatic to have that type of shit happen to you.
He should have used me calling him Zay though.
He is Zay Zay.
Yeah, he's Zay Zay from now on. Like, Isaiah, like, we love you, bro, but your name is Zay Zay from now on, kid.
And I kind of wanted him to end that whole monologue shit with, we just can't celebrate someone that happened to get two people to suck his dick at the same time. Yeah. No matter what,
I think that was our
no matter what your preference is, that's just
it's a great night.
That should be celebrated to begin with, dog. Like,
listen,
how many of y'all have had two people suck your dick at the same time?
If that's the type of shit you into, yo, you had a great night. Like, we said it when the video came out, like, yo, Zay was in there. That was a wild night.
Showtime.
Crazy
Like,
night.
he had porn on the TV.
He set the mood.
Yeah, he had drinks,
the vibes was set.
weed, all kind of shit. Oh, no, Zay Zay went crazy. Yeah, that was a Zay Zay night for sure.
I wonder what his trailer was looking like.
Listen, man, just shout out to Isaiah Rashad.
Gotta lean into it, man.
How much bussy is at Coachella?
Oh my god!
I love that term. Are you allowed to use that term in 2022?
Yeah, is that wrong?
Bussy?
Isn't it butt pussy?
It's boy pussy.
Oh,
see what I'm saying? You see how fast shit can just go left? Like,
boy
you
pussy's wild.
Boy pussy is wild.
Butt pussy makes sense.
Wait, butt pussy? No, that's nastier. Ed.
That makes no
Eddin goes to strip club one time over the weekend. Now he's saying butt pussy everywhere.
It wasn't one time.
You saw some butt pussy.
You went twice this weekend?
I didn't see no bussy in there. I did go to the strip club this weekend.
Well, good for you. You didn't see no.
It was some bussy. If you said you paid $40 for a dance.
Oh, you smell some bussy.
Dance. You definitely.
You felt that on your jeans.
Yeah, sometimes it ain't the pussy that's stinking. It's the other hole that's stinking. You know what I'm saying? You got to be very careful.
What do we think Eddin's strip club swag is like? You was creepy. You wore sweatpants.
You know, Eddin put the $20.
No, I had jeans on.
Oh, you're not getting your money's worth then.
Oh,
you know, Eddin.
He can't wear denim to the strip club. It's a waste of money.
Yeah, you know, Eddin had his money at the top of his pocket so the dancers could see it.
They could see
he walked by.
I definitely had the big bill too.
Yeah, you show the money at the top of the pocket. That's what you do. You walk around.
The band hang out a little bit.
Oh yeah.
How much did you throw?
I don't know. Probably like $200-300.
Ooh, big.
You just told me you threw 60. Why are you lying?
In the dance.
Nah, he meant to say 60. He meant to say 60 at one time. His total for the evening was $300. All right. So
they grossed $300.
That's including my tab.
The net worth of the stripper was $300 at the end of the night.
They grossed Yo, Eddin, they grossed $300 from you that night?
Yeah, basically.
That's what's up, man. You paid somebody's light bill.
I'm about to say, that's a phone bill.
$200 is not that crazy for a strip club night.
I mean, that's nice.
For one person.
You paid a phone bill.
Oh,
and that's all you can do when you walk in is at least pay her phone bill.
At least a phone bill.
Listen, dog, in the lust days when I was fucking 22, 23, I'd take $100 out. I would make that shit last all night. I'd make it re-rain. I'd pick my own money up off the ground, throw it up again.
You gotta make it re-rain sometimes.
Like, you gotta be resourceable when you broke and still want to enjoy the strip club.
No,
and still not look like you the corny guy, like, yo, why are you here?
They were really quick to pick up all those singles.
They there to work. Don't get it twisted.
They were not.
Yeah, they there to get paid. They about their business. You had a good time though?
Yeah, it was a great time.
You went with women?
I went with men. 4 different men. That was good. It was great. It was like high school friends.
I don't like when the fellas go to the strip club together. It always looks creepy when just the fellas go out. Like, where y'all going, man?
Y'all walking
like,
too loud.
Somebody get one woman.
Yeah, y'all walking way too loud and aggressive. Like,
we were all chill. I thought it was funny because like there was a cover. And the guys paid $10 and women paid $30. And I was like, I'll never see this any other place again.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the only place in the world with strip clubs.
Yeah.
Like
that is that we talked about that before. That is so. I don't know why strip clubs do that. Like,
that's ancient thinking because now women is the ones that's gonna make you throw the money.
Yeah, why are you charging women to get in the strip club? I just don't. Why are you charging women to get in any club? Really?
That's fair.
But like a strip club?
Because it used to be. It would make sense. Back then, women weren't going to the strip club to throw money. They would be wasting.
What I will say is that when women when I go to strip clubs alone, they don't make me pay.
Alone?
But you got it like that.
Alone.
But you got it like that. You know all the strip clubs.
When I go with men, they'll be like, oh yeah, women, they'll make the men pay. But when I'm going by myself, they don't. Because if a woman is going to a strip club, they know that I'm going to throw money.
I can't see myself going alone.
Yeah, but I don't like charging women to get in any club because you want women in your club.
Yeah.
Strip club, regular dance, nightclub, whatever. You want women in the building.
Rent, baby. This is New York City rent.
Yeah, but it don't matter because if it's a bunch of women in there, guess what? A bunch of guys gonna go in there. And guys,
that's what the strippers are for.
Yeah, guys are insecure. Guys
women
are
already in there, and they're naked.
Guys are insecure, so they're gonna spend money around women, so women can think that they have money. You know how it go. Just play off the insecurity of the men. Put a bunch of women in there and watch how the men go stupid.
I mean, that is essentially the entire terms of the strip club.
Yeah,
there's a bunch of women in there.
Playing off. It's but it's still, if it's women in the strip club, like as party goers,
they're distractions.
From who?
Are they really?
The strippers.
There was chicks
no,
in
they
the...
not.
That's how. They're distract. Women are distractions.
No. Now y'all can't start twerking and taking y'all shit off.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
That's different.
Because then you might as well just be a stripper. And
yeah,
you have to pay your rent fee for the pole.
Yeah, that's different. You can't do that. But I like seeing a bunch of women in the strip club. I think that's dope.
It's comforting.
Like, okay, yeah, like I got it because now it's dancers, it's ass around, and girls. You know, y'all party with each other. Y'all get dancers from strippers. Yeah, guys might give y'all singles to throw on some dances, shit like that. Like it makes it a better. Like a bunch of men, I'm just uncomfortable. Like
and straight women now like openly like women, even if it's not sexually. Like no, they fully straight women still love to do that type of shit.
Seeing pretty women dancing. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm glad you had a good weekend with $300. You did your.
I'm sanitizing my Rory Mall sweater as we speak.
You wore your Rory Mall sweater.
You wore the merch in there.
Club?
I had it.
Thought that was gonna get you in for free.
We got another one for you. You could just throw that one out.
When I had the dance, I was like,
we got some more.
Really good podcast.
We got some more for you, bro.
I want to hear a really good podcast.
I just kind of pictured Eddin and the fellas like all in button-up shirts.
No,
going into the strip club. Like that's what I thought.
I told you it was the last second thing.
Yeah.
Nah, Eddin going in there. Eddin going in there. Nah. Yo, y'all wasn't wearing Axe body spray, were y'all?
No, you know they was wearing the what's the black Chanel? Oh, the Ralph, the blue, right?
Yeah, the blue.
That come with a duffel bag from Macy's. You know that. You know that cologne.
Another deal.
That's nasty.
Men love that one.
That's some nasty cologne right there, man.
Eddin definitely on cool water.
Look, we didn't plan to go. You can't really plan for something like that.
Ma, what cologne you wear?
Me? My go-to is probably this Chanel. I have two different Chanels, but I like the I can't even pronounce it. It's some weird name. But Chanel, the Chanel blue is always a classic. Platinum Chanel. Burberry. I like this one Burberry one a lot. Cartier. I got like 7 to 8 different colognes that I like. Have you ever had one? But my go-to is just the Chanel. I wear that probably every day.
Rory,
it's interesting that you say that because I saw a woman post in her close friends the blue Chanel cologne and said if he's wearing this, he's ready to settle down and have kids. And I was like, that's a weird how you would attach those two things together. No. But then I started thinking about it and like all my friends that are kind of like settled down typically go for the blue Chanel.
It's just a classic fragrance. It's clean. It's
all year round, it smells okay.
Yeah, like it's just like one of those fragrances. I think that for me, I wear it and it's like it's not too aggressive. It's clean. It's nice. You know what I mean? It's been a go-to for years. Like that's been one of the staples. When that get low, you gotta go get a whole new bottle.
I don't want to give away. I'm a Joe Malone person. I'm not gonna give away the exact fragrance because I don't want y'all fucking smelling like me.
I got this one Le Labo one too. That's fire.
Well, you know your body. Everything smells different on everybody.
Yeah,
it does. Absolutely. But
because you got to wash your ass, no matter what. Some people don't know how to wash their ass. Demaris.
What does that have to quite? I mean, I don't spray cologne in that area. No, usually on the neck and the wrist.
No, but some people don't even know how to wash their neck.
Oh, mad people don't know how to. Oh,
yeah, niggas be funky. We ain't gonna act like niggas don't be musty.
It's nasty. Look like barbecue in between.
Yeah, niggas get in the shower and they get out too quick. It's like, fam, that was 7 minutes, fam. I'm gonna need you. You gotta soak a little more.
Soak.
Like, you know the homie.
Did you wash your legs? You didn't wash your legs.
Like you go to the homie crib, he ain't ready yet, and then he get in the shower and dressed, and it was only like 11 minutes total. It's like, fam, you got showered and dressed in 11 minutes. We ain't got to get there that bad. You could go wash your ass. Fam.
I forgot what day it was on Twitter, but it was, I don't know, maybe last year. All the women on the timeline all had a similar story about men that they've dated that didn't wash their legs in the shower.
Oh yeah,
like all the women came together. It was like, nah, we've all dated men that literally just wash the upper half, they dick, and get out the shower.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, white boys, y'all don't wash your legs.
Well, I can only speak for me. I wash my legs, back of my knees, in between my toes. I'm a very clean fucking person.
People do not be hitting the back of their knees in between that little crease in the elbow.
You got to dry your toes too. Dry in between. See, that's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be drying in between their toes, put their socks on with wet feet.
That's nasty.
Do you use like a loofah or a cloth?
I'm a loofah guy.
I am a loofah guy.
I have the bodies. I don't have the loofah with the stick. I don't have the handle. I just the body sponge thing.
I don't think I could take myself seriously with the loofah with the stick.
Yeah, the stick hanging up. Like that's just I'm not doing that.
I feel like I'd have to have that circle shower where you can halfway see.
You know what I like too? I use the gloves, the exfoliating gloves.
I use those too. Yeah.
Just put the body wash in the gloves and just go have fun with yourself. Pause.
First of all, you're sick. If I think what you're alluding to.
No, I'm just saying, like, just
you beating off with the exfoliating glove is fucking crazy.
Man, that's not what
it's like beating off with sandpaper.
Mad light skin, everything else black.
That's not what I'm talking about. No, that's just first of all, if you beating off with body wash, like you're crazy.
Beating off with body wash is kind of
You're insane. You have a fucking problem.
Desperate times have called for desperate measures in my life. But
let that shit get in the pee hole, nigga. You going okay. Nah, it's not a game. It's not a fucking game.
Wait, dudes out here beating off with the Dr. Bronner's with the peppermint?
That's sick. Yeah, no, I'm just
because even that shit make my butt squirm when I wash.
Nah, with the exfoliating gloves, you could just, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you don't have nothing on your hands. You're just washing yourself with your hands.
Sometimes if you get the extra strength, Dr. Bronner's, I be my tippy toes in the shower. I be washing with that shit.
That shit hit the asshole. I feel like you put a peppermint in your ass.
Yeah, that breeze hit different. I don't even know if I want to be this clean.
How do we get on this?
I don't know.
It's about niggas being dirty, musty, their body scent, not
from Eddin.
From cologne. Whoa. Eddin. Yeah, see how it all ties back to your nasty weekend?
It ain't go musty than me.
Oh, man. What strip club was it? Lookers?
It was Lookers.
Shout out to the ladies at Lookers that took care of Eddin this weekend. We appreciate
Lookers. Eddin would go to Lookers.
Yeah, for taking care of
I feel like the mob still runs Lookers.
Absolutely.
That's that type of vibe.
Tony Soprano's still sitting in there. Of course, you know
it's
that.
It's like a diner right there. You know.
Oh, the diner? Yeah. Come on. The diner strip club, we already know what's going on right there. Yeah, I've seen that movie before.
Oh, my God.
Demaris, you did send a list, though.
I did. You guys never read it. It's okay. I'm used to it. Kendrick's album is dropping. That's not on the list because I just read that. But Kendrick's album is dropping May 13th.
Oh, you niggas better get your shit together.
May 13th.
Because you know what that means. Once Kendrick drop.
Shit stop.
I mean, for a while, yeah.
Pussy pop.
I mean, the elite rappers, once Kendrick drops, they have to pay attention, see what he did, and then go see what they got, like, loaded up, what they got done, and then kind of make adjustments.
Yeah, you gotta like.
That's just how it is. You gotta make adjustments. Once one of the big dogs go out and you hear his project and see what he did, if yours ain't done yet, you start tweaking it, change your shit. You know.
I feel like a lot of rappers saw that today and kind of like text punch on like some fun shit. Like, yo, bro, let me come through the stew here. What y'all working on?
Yeah.
Just to double check.
Yeah, you gotta. That's what I'm saying. Once the Kendricks and the Coles and the Drakes and those type of rappers, once they put their shit out, everybody else has to pay attention and kind of like adjust accordingly.
What do you think of the title? Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
I like the Mr. Morale. I like the title, Mr. Morale, Big Steppers. You know, anytime somebody is trying to publicly speak about having some type of morals and integrity and shit like that, like I champion that. I salute that.
Does it date the album? I could be nitpicking at this point.
No, I don't think so.
But
the title?
So, words of advice from Dr. Dre that he did not say to me, but I did hear, I think, might have been a game. It was some artist was in an interview talking about working with Dre.
Mm-hmm.
And they had done a verse that talked about, and this might have been in like 2011.
Mm-hmm.
And the rapper talked about a car from 2011. And Dre was like, don't ever do that unless you're talking about a classic car, because now you're dating your song. You're putting yourself in a time period of when someone hears it.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't want to hear dated music.
Yeah.
They want it to feel like it's still the same every time.
Mm-hmm.
Big Steppers being like kind of the term now, does it put Kendrick in a time zone of what was going on then? Which is nothing wrong with, to some degree, but it surprised me that he would put something like that's a trendy phrase right now as an album title.
I think, the term and the phrase "big stepper" has been around for years.
It has.
It just became more popular in the last 2-3 years. Maybe.
For sure.
More people started to use it, but it's a term from the 70s, I believe. I want to say that term was really popular in the 70s, definitely the 80s. But I don't think it dates it though. I don't think it's that. It's not like he said, Mr. Morale, it's a Zoovie. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't say nothing like that. Like that would have been like super dating yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like the big stepper thing is it might be a classic line. It might be a classic term.
Yeah, it might.
Big stepper might be a classic term.
It might have permanently came back.
Yeah, it came back, and even though it came back, still not a lot of people don't use the term. You know what I mean? Like you'll hear it here and there, and like people may drop it in a bar or something like that, but it's not like overly saturated, overly used though.
Would you listen to a Kendrick album called The Zoovie?
I would have to. 100%. I would have to, because Kendrick is one of those artists where I don't care what he names his album.
Who do we blame Zoovie for?
I want to say
DJ Walla.
Nah, I don't know if we could put that on Walla.
That's my brother, by the way.
But we can trace it to Walla.
I think Walla made it like a thing. It started Unwalkable, a movie, and then it was a zoo. And then someone was like, ooh, let's shorten this sentence. It was a Zoovie.
I still first of all, it didn't need to be shortened. Like you don't have that, like you're not that busy where you have to shorten that term. But,
and dog, I've seen movies. It was a party. It wasn't a movie.
When is the last time you was in a party and you said to yourself, this is a Zoovie,
though? I think sophomore year, my field trip to the Bronx Zoo. I was like, this is there's animals everywhere.
No, that makes sense.
This is a Zoovie.
Yeah, no, see, that makes sense. But I've never walked in a party. You've been in parties that were packed. You've been in parties that was too hot. It's like, I'm about to get out of here. But I can't remember being in a party and was like, this is a Zoovie.
But also, like, I feel like the term, it's a zoo in here is so old. Like, that's why I was used to laugh.
And is that a good thing? Because it's a zoo in here?
I mean, it depends how you want to look at that. But, like, I feel like people my mother's age were like, oh, it was a zoo in there. Like,
yeah. But
it was so funny when it became a cool term.
Yeah, like a zoo in there means like, yo, they were acting fucking crazy.
Insane.
Like, I'm so happy to get out of there.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Like you say, it was a fucking zoo in there.
Well, they would also attach Zoovie to Unwalkable. I remember that being a thing for like 2 summers.
Not Unwalkable.
That would be like on Facebook or even when Instagram started, like Unwalkable. I'm like, why would I want to go to a party that was unwalkable? That sounds like a fire hazard.
Like, can we just be honest about this whole, like, the party scene? Like,
I'd love to.
It's not that fun, man.
It's not.
Like, it's not.
It's not.
It's like, yo, bro, like, I get going out and, just want to be outside and, but when you really think about it, it's not, like, 9 times, you might find one party, and it's usually, for me, it's the parties that almost become parties by accident.
House parties, backyard parties,
shit like
always
that.
That's when I've always been like, oh, I'm having a great time right now.
Right. And I've never, like, been in the clubs, and I've been to some good parties. Like, I don't want to seem like I haven't been to a club I've been to some good parties, but it was usually because of the people that I was with.
Went with, yeah.
And our immediate, our section and people.
The space you had.
Yeah, like that was fun. But overall, like, just being, it's just, I don't know, man. And then now people party differently.
For sure. And I think a lot of it now is just, there's more allure to talking about it the next day than when you were actually there.
Yeah.
That's really what I think so
Everybody
much of parties.
On their phones.
So let's talk about it. Oh, I was there. It was crazy.
People I don't know, man.
Me bought a bottle. It was nuts.
It's just, I don't know, man. I just think people don't know how to have fun the way they used to. Like, everything now is, everybody cares about their brand and, and fucking, linking with people and taking pictures with each other just to post on social media. It look like we really cool with each other. Like, y'all don't like each other. Y'all just know that she has a big following, you have a following, and y'all want to post pictures with each other to make it seem like y'all linked and build and some shit is coming, and y'all don't really like each other. Like, cut it out. The party was not that fun. Y'all don't like each other. All y'all do is sit on your phone, Snapchat.
Gotta get that content.
It's just, I don't know, man. I'm not getting dressed to go standing next to people and be on my phone. It just doesn't sound fun. I don't know. That's just me, though. And I'm whatever. I'm at that age where everything to me is boring.
Yeah, we don't want your ass at the club.
Yeah. Everything is boring to me.
Get away from us. Yeah. Boring fuck.
No, yeah, I stay. Listen,
smoke your weed at home.
Yeah, no, I'll be in the crib, man. I'll be in the house. That's one thing they ain't got to worry about with me. I stay out the way.
Well, Demaris, what else was on your quick hit list? Give us the tea.
I actually want you guys to delve a little bit deeper into the
Kendrick shit?
Kendrick album. What you're expecting from him, what you actually want.
Bars.
Say, I'm expecting him to be great. He's gonna be great. Like, what are you actually expecting from Kendrick?
I'm expecting Kendrick to show rappers that they can't fuck with him. Like, that's what I expect every time Kendrick comes out. I expect him to just set himself apart from all these other rappers and MCs that, you know, he is one of the aliens and none of these dudes can fuck with him. I do want to hear some I want to hear some of like his jazzy interludes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to that. I like when he you know, implements jazz into his hip hop and shit like that. That's the Kendrick I like. Like, make it like a almost like a score, like a movie. Like a Zoovie, yeah. Score it. Like, don't just give me a bunch of songs that you recorded. Like,
Zoovie, directed by Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, make it a whole thing. Like, make it feel like I'm listening to the soundtrack of a movie. Like, that's what I'm looking for. Because he's an artist. Kendrick is an artist. He's not just a rapper. He's an artist. He's gonna play with different type of sounds, different genres. He's gonna blend different elements together, and then he's gonna give you a bunch of fucking bars. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for him to address a lot of shit that has been spoken about him in comparison to other rappers and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Just talk. You get your shit off. You're a big stepper.
I anticipate some spicy talk when I saw the Big Stepper thing.
Yeah.
But quickly, what will come out first? Detox, my album, or Shia LaBeouf's Good Kid, Mad City movie?
Detox. For sure. Detox. Dre's in the studio.
Definitely.
Yeah,
all right, am I at least coming in second place or third?
Third.
Yeah,
I ain't seen Shia on the scene in a minute.
Well, listen, you said...
I actually love that idea when they said that was coming.
Yeah, but I don't think that's happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, your album might be a second. You second behind the Detox.
Maybe Shia LaBeouf will do the movie around my album, even though there's no cool theme like Good Kid, Mad City on it.
Who would play
except
you
for Heartbreak?
I don't foresee that happening.
I guess Fez would have to play me, no?
Yeah.
It'd be a boring fucking movie though.
Who would play Demaris?
Demaris?
Baby D.
Yo, why I gotta play myself? Is the budget that low?
Yeah. Actually, we're gonna pay you in the look. We're gonna pay you in exposure.
Yeah.
But as far as Kendrick's album, I anticipate, or I guess I'm looking forward to what sound he picks on it, because I feel like every album he changes the sound drastically. So I'm curious what direction he goes production-wise with this one. Content-wise, I'm not sure if this is gonna be a depressing fucking album, because that note he put out before this announcement on the same website, he was kind of saying, yo, I'm fucking depressed.
Mm-hmm.
I disappeared, threw my phone away, fucking hate y'all, fucking hate this place.
Mm-hmm.
Needed to get back in touch with me. So I don't know if he's going to go the route of talking about more so that experience, or more so now coming out of it after that letter. So
also, this is his last one with TDE.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to talk about there, especially with whatever he's going to do after that.
Here's the thing though, I don't think that'll be addressed that much. And if it is, I think it'll be addressed in a positive way.
Right.
Now, granted, I don't know. There could be inner turmoil that we don't fucking know, but I do know how stand-up everyone is over there and how non-messy they are when it comes to public shit. And even Punch had put out when Kendrick announced that, like, nah, we all family. Just sometimes it's time for someone to move on. And that was always the plan. That's the beauty of working with your crew like that when it's time to evolve. Ain't no hard feelings. It's time to evolve. We're still doing TDE over here. Kendrick has other dreams and goals that isn't ours.
Right.
So I don't see that being like some fuck TDE.
Nah.
No.
That's why I fucked your bitch type shit.
No, I don't think that. I think that this is just Kendrick, finally feeling like he's ready to put out what he's been working on. And I do think he's gonna address some things, which I think he's done on most of his projects. He if you catch it, he addresses a lot of shit.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah, man, Kendrick Lamar, May 13th.
15th, I think.
May 15th?
Mm-hmm.
May 15th. May 15th or 13th?
I believe
13th.
May 13th.
Okay.
May 13th. What's the name of it again?
Mr. Morale.
Mr. Morale
and the Big Steppers.
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
I mean, that does kind of sound like an old Motown band.
Yeah,
it sounds like Harold Melvin and the Blue
Sonic.
Notes. Yeah, it's just Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, that type of shit. I get it. I understand. I see where Kendrick is taking us.
Yeah, and I like how they're doing the rollouts. I'm a sucker for that. I know a lot of people think that shit is corny and all that, but I find this type of shit cool. So yeah, what do you think, Demaris? You hate Kendrick?
I do not hate Kendrick.
Okay.
Why
You hate Kendrick?
No, I don't.
She just loves Cole and Meek way more. That's all.
No, that's not
Wow.
true. That's not true. I love Kendrick. It's been a while, and I want Kendrick to come. I hope Kendrick steps the way that I know that Kendrick can step. I also hope that album actually comes out on the 13th.
I think it will.
See that not happening as well.
Yeah, I think it will.
Because we thought he was coming out when that song with him and Baby Keem dropped, right?
Yeah, but he never announced anything. This is on his website for his new company, and it says all information that's true comes from this website and this website only. So, yeah, I don't think he would have done this when he doesn't speak ever, unless that shit might be turned in already. Like, I don't think he's doing that unless that shit is mastered and sent to fucking Spotify. Like, that shit's done. But I'm excited. We'll see. I'm curious, feature-wise. Curious. He's always been kind of on the quiet side. Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously outside of the Rihanna feature on the last one, but he's usually pretty low and unique with certain features. I would love to.
What does that mean for the rest of TDE?
Does
everybody come right after that?
I think so, but TDE, like, I feel like a lot of like the OVO artists kind of relied on Drake for a lot of their rollouts and a lot of, let me put the Drake verse on this the week before the album comes out and we'll use that momentum into the album. TDE has never really, I think, relied on that. I think they all have kind of had their own individual rollouts. So I think the Kendrick thing will just be completely separate and then they'll just go on their own time.
I'm looking forward to Ab-Soul.
Me too.
I got wind that he's working.
Which is good, because I know Ab was going through some shit for a little while.
Yeah, man. So salute to Ab-Soul, man. One of my favorites. Good to know that you back in a space where you can create and work and record and do what you've been put here to do, which is fuck niggas up. Because Ab-Soul is one of he's one of those dudes that once he goes in and he puts his work down, it's hard to follow that. I mean, it's good to know that Ab-Soul is working. Shout out to Ab-Soul.
I had heard rapper Big Pooh from Little Brother talking, because he was early on the TDE shit. Like when it was just J-Rock, he would go out and link them out in whatever their studio was in Carson. Mm-hmm. Way before Kendrick came out or anything. Mm-hmm. And was like, we all thought Ab was going to be the star. Like he's the one, he's the different type of dude. So what Kendrick kind of is now and how we view him, it's how everyone in that clique was viewing the three of them, J-Rock, Kendrick, and Soul. Yeah. It was like, oh yeah, Soul is the one. And granted, life happens, and who knows if Soul even ever fucking wanted that to begin with. I could see him being we still need a black hippie project. Yeah. Like, I still would love for that to happen. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just don't know if that time has passed as far as where all of them are at in their lives, not in a disagreement or anything, but just like, clearly we see what Q was doing. And those are artists that only create when they're motivated to. They don't just do shit just to do it. It has to be like, all right, it makes sense. We all of us got the same energy, and we want to put it all into this project, into this group. So that's just me being a fan, just wishing some shit to happen. And I just love that a group called Black Hippie would have J-Rock in it. Right. Exactly. Wouldn't be my pick for the definition of that. I mean, but it works. It definitely works. J-Rock don't sound weird at all with them. It sounds fucking great. At all. Perfect balance. In sad news, we lost a hip hop pioneer, fucking legend, a hip hop legend. Rest in peace to Keith Grayson, professionally known as DJ Kay Slay, legendary graffiti artist, DJ. He rapped. He's hip hop. Every element of hip hop he did at the highest level. He's hip hop, man. Rest in peace, DJ Kay Slay. Prayers and condolences to his friends and family and fans around the world. And to just epitomize, and I never had the pleasure to really get to know Slay. Of course, I've met him, but we never were close. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I can only really speak to his legacy, hip hop wise. To be able to go from the beginning with the graffiti stuff to then carry a whole mixtape movement, the time gap between that to still be so relevant and pushing hip hop forward. Slay is the epitome of a hip hop legend. Yeah, absolutely. He's you go back to the 80s, early 80s with, known as Dez, graffiti artist. Then transitioned into a DJ, which was, that the early stages of hip hop, that's what it was. You wore different hats. You tried the graffiti thing. You tried the breaking, dancing. You did the DJ thing, the MCing, you know what I mean? And whatever stuck. And, Kay Slay is just the embodiment of what hip hop is. So it's sad that, we lost another pioneer, another legend in the culture. Yeah, man, it was just sad because we had knew that he was hospitalized with COVID
a few months ago. But because we didn't hear anything, I just assumed that he was better. Maybe he was home recovering.
I thought no news was good news.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's what it felt like. And every now and then you get a report where it'd be like, oh, he's off the ventilator, he's doing good, and then it would be like, yo, prayers to keep him still in your prayers. He's still not out the woods yet.
Yeah.
So it's sad, and prayers to his family. Prayers to all the Hot 97 family. Papoose, prayers to Pap, man. I know like that. Yeah, that started Pap's career as far as more of the mainstream stuff. Like that. Saw Papoose, you saw Slay. So Slay saw Papoose. So prayers to Papoose for sure.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Keith Grayson, professionally known to the world as DJ Kay Slay, the Drama King. Again, prayers and condolences to his family. And yeah, man, let's keep Slay's energy with us. Let's love hip hop the way he loved hip hop. Stand on morals and integrity the way he did. Yeah, man, let's not, let his legacy be in vain, man. Let's move forward with his energy and his love for the culture, and keep his name and his memory alive forever, man. Prayers and condolences to the family once again. To DJ Kay Slay, the Drama King,
for sure. Did you see Fat Joe's caption on Instagram today
about Slay?
Yeah, man. It was one particular part of it that just was like I felt kind of spoke to who Slay was. He said, "You kept me on all your mixtapes when I was my coldest."
Yeah.
Like, you kept me relevant through times that I needed some fucking help, where I might not been the hottest person to throw on the tape type of shit. And that's just because he believed in Fat Joe, and that was his man's, and he knew what type of time it was. And Fat Joe has obviously stayed relevant up until 2022.
Yeah.
So I thought that was just an ill point from what Joe was saying, and for him just to straight up be like, yeah, I was cold, and you allowed me to still stay relevant.
But that was, you have figures in hip hop that stand the test of time, and they come through different eras and generations, and they, somebody like Kay Slay, you maintain those codes and those morals. If I like you, if I fuck with you, it ain't about you being hot. It's not that the rest of the world is fucking with you at the moment. It ain't the rest of the world like you. It's like, yo, I think this record you got is dope. I think this freestyle is hard. I think this, so I'm playing it. I'm pushing that. You know what I mean? Like, and I fuck with you on a personal level. So, it's things like that, man. That's it's very rare to run into people in the industry that carry those type of things with them. So somebody like Kay Slay was important because, it gave the up and coming MCs hope that if anybody gonna give me a shot, it's Slay. If anybody gonna give me a look, it's Slay. Like, cause this shit is hard. I know Slay gonna fuck with this, and
we look to Slay for taste.
Absolutely, you know what I'm saying. So and if your shit was garbage, he'll let you know. It's just part of it, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, man, it's just sad to lose a figure like that, man, because you got to cherish those figures from those that era and that generation that really basically built hip hop and pushed it to where it's at today because they was there from the beginning. So. Again, it's a sad day in hip hop, and we lost Black Rob this exact day last year.
Oh shit, I didn't realize.
Yeah, like we lost Black Rob April 17th, 2021. So
wow,
you know what I mean? To lose Kay Slay April 17th, 2022. It's sad, man. So rest in peace to DJ Kay Slay, the Drama King. Rest in peace to Black Rob, and rest in peace to all of the figures in hip hop that we love and we lost. Again, prayers and condolences to the family.
Yeah, man. And that was like, I was there for Clue and Envy and like the early mixtape stuff, but I was still young. I was there, but I was young. Kay Slay's mixtape run was like me outside in high school. Like, I think I kind of have a bigger connection to Slay from a consumer standpoint just because of my age than I think most New York DJs in the mixtape series they were doing.
Yeah.
Like, that was I was outside for all that type of stuff. Clue, I was just young and trying to cop the Clue tapes and all that, but I was really like around for that type of shit. So Slay shit like kind of hits me differently for the age part of his mixtape run for me. So it's just, shit is sad. I was just even looking through my iTunes, the amount of fucking Kay Slay mixtapes that I still just have in there that I was taking from CDs, putting them in my computer.
Legendary DJ, legendary icon in hip hop, legendary pioneer of hip hop. I get kind of, bothered because a lot of people didn't know exactly how far back Kay Slay's fingerprints go on hip hop.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people didn't know he was a graffiti artist. Like, a lot of people didn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, how do you not know that Kay Slay was a was a graffiti artist. Like he is hip hop. Like he literally every form of it he's touched. He's put his hands in it. He's had a hand in pushing it and building it to what it is today. So,
and he too was like kind of like, and I know we joke at LeBron about the hip hop historian shit. Slay, I felt, was like really like people like him, people like Clark Kent, like that was all really there and can tell you every insane story because they was there for everything. Like he was a real hip hop like historian to me. Anytime they would get Slay on a documentary or a YouTube shit, I'm watching because I know Slay was there and I know Slay gonna tell the truth.
He's an encyclopedia of hip hop. Even Primo, DJ Premier is another one. And anytime I catch up to 100%. Him, telling me about being on tour and Tupac was his roommate. I'm like, who has these stories? Yeah. Like, who can really, you know what I mean? It's just like, listen to what you're telling me right now. Like,
even like with JD telling us, like, oh yeah, Left Eye, she was sleeping in my closet. It was
exactly.
Like, wait.
It's just, it's a lot of history with a lot of pillars and people that are in the culture. And, I know a lot of the times, you just get caught up in doing your own thing and whatever it is that you're trying to contribute. But always reach back and talk to the ones that was there, man, because those stories are, priceless. Those lessons, you can learn so much from, certain people that are still here in the culture. And Kay Slay was one of those people that, again, he epitomized hip hop. You know what I mean? He just epitomized the art form and the culture. And it's a big loss for the culture for sure. You know what I'm saying? But keep his memory alive and keep his legacy alive. And, now it's time to create the new legends and the new pillars of hip hop. So rest in peace, Kay Slay. We love you. We thank you for everything that you did for the culture. Prayers and condolences. All right, we got some big Bronx energy.
Definitely some Bronx energy.
I
think they had the weekend.
I put the mask on and walked around Grand Concourse.
Just to restore the feeling?
Yeah, Mount Eden. I was walking up and down them blocks. I really wasn't. But I felt like I was.
Took a stroll in Fordham.
To the Sav side,
Would you do a similar hairstyle that Cardi did in the video?
My hair doesn't grow that long, so no, I probably wouldn't.
I mean, you could get a wig or weave or like,
I wouldn't.
Or maybe you could just dye one side of your...
No, I wouldn't do that.
No?
No, I answered your question. No, I wouldn't.
But like, what if...
No, but I just answered.
No, but if like you had a video...
Do-rag.
Like
maybe a red do-rag.
Like you could be...
I mean, red do-rag.
Molly B?
No, I couldn't be Molly B.
Because it's Cardi B, Dougie B.
Yeah, but it's not a B.
And then Molly B.
Nah, but
like the B family was here.
Nah, I'm gonna just sit this one out. I'm gonna watch them do what they do.
How could you not be Molly B when Bory 300's here? I'm Rory 300.
No, you're just Rory.
I am 300. 100%. No number affiliation attached. Just Rory.
Nobody has ever referred you Rory 3, 2, nothing.
Nothing. Not 6, not 5, not slime. Nothing.
It was a lot of big Bronx energy.
It was.
I was happy to see that. It's always dope to see, the young cats from the Bronx getting some light, getting some shine. And Cardi B, shout out to Cardi. She did a great job of reaching back and showing love to the new wave, to the new generation with Kay Flock, B Love, Bory 300?
Bory 300, yeah.
So shout out to Cardi. I love the fact that she actually went uptown to the Bronx, shot the video with them.
Which didn't shock me at all.
Yeah, no.
That was her Red Bars freestyle all over again.
She went back to her cousin block. That's all that was. Cardi was home.
She was there last week. They sent her the call sheet. She was like, "No, I'm here already."
It's like I'm right upstairs.
Oh, I didn't know you were shooting it here.
Shout out to Cardi. I like it, man. Cardi got her shit off.
And I love Cardi definitely got off. Yeah. I also love what the rest of them did on it.
Oh yeah.
Like
shout
this,
out to Kay Flock. Yeah,
this shit is hard.
They getting their shit off, man. Bronx drill is I think it's here.
Oh, I mean, this is officially.
Yeah, I think
it's arrived.
It's arrived. It's here. Yeah, man, it's a good look. Yeah, it's a good look for the Bronx. A great look for the Bronx. Great look for Kay Flock and them. All the young boys up in the BX doing what they do.
I feel like it was a great look for Demaris. I walked into the studio today and she would not stop yelling Cardi B bars in my face from this verse.
You crazy bitch! I'm retarded. What? She bringing the feeling back. She restoring the feeling.
Non-PC culture feeling?
Yeah.
For real.
Nah,
I did think about that, though.
What?
I know they don't give a fuck. It's Bronx drill music. But it did cross my mind that one of the biggest rap artists did say that.
Pop said it too,
Listen, I'm fine with it. It was interesting to me. And I liked it. If she's from that world, that's how they talk. Like,
no, but Cardi she's from the Bronx for real. That ain't no made up shit. No, like she's really from uptown.
Cardi sounds like she was made for drill rap. Like, she rolled the shit out of that beat.
But again, the Red Bars freestyle shit, which was like the first time, this was before Bodak Yellow, I was like, oh shit. Cardi's actually like, for real. I didn't know at that point. And then I saw that, I was like, oh, she all right. That wasn't drill per se, but it was definitely like the early phases of New York kind of merging into the drill sound. Mm-hmm. So it's not foreign. She didn't sound odd on this at all.
She don't sound out of place. I think that, you know, what she did was she just amplified it and put it on the biggest stage as far as the Bronx drill. And I think that was dope for her to do that. It's a really, really great look for the young artists coming up right now that's doing their thing.
And Lion King.
With that sound.
Because I feel like the reboot with Lion King didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go. Mm-hmm. And I feel like Cardi might kind of be bringing the energy back to Simba and like the rest of the crew.
The rest of the crew from Lion King?
Yeah.
Okay.
You wasn't feeling that's Demaris' favorite bar. She was screaming Hakuna Matata in my face today. I was like, that's not how the song goes.
We heard Demaris.
It's actually a very light and beautiful song.
Yeah, but you know, Demaris just got to turn everything into a fucking ratchet moment.
No worries.
But Demaris was trying to break that shit down. Like, did you see how, I forgot what outlet did it, that like broke down that Kendrick nostalgic verse? Like where they went through the numbers and like this crazy breakdown of what Kendrick meant. Yeah. So Demaris came in on 10 and was like trying to break down the Hakuna Matata bar to me. Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't see the Lion King. Like,
yo, it means no worries.
You know it means no. So she's saying that she's not worried if a chick comes and touches her. I was like, no, I understood the bar right away.
We got the bar as soon as she said it, Demaris.
She was like, nah, I think that shit went over your head.
Yo, when people try to tell you they think the bar, yo, I got the bar. I get it. Understand.
Maybe I just don't.
Exactly what she was saying. I don't need you to try to fucking break this down any further. We got it.
Maul, are you sturdy?
Hey, yo.
What is sturdy? Is that the Millie Rock?
The dance. Oh,
Maul looks like he got sturdy.
What is that?
Like he got good knees.
Is that?
Well, here's the thing. When she asked me the same thing off camera, I immediately went to Millie
I told you last week this was your last day here. Why are you still here?
It was the week before that too.
I told him last week.
Somebody got his space bar, man.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I don't know what sturdy is. Is that the Millie Rock? I feel like the Millie Rock is the sturdy, right?
Yeah, you could be.
That's
sturdy.
where my mind went, but I think we're ancient.
Yeah, I'm old. I don't know. So is the sturdy something new now?
Yeah, so you know, like the new demon dance, not the demon dance with the gun in the leg.
Demaris, can you show us?
The demon dance with the gun in the leg. See, I get scared because when them little niggas start doing that, shots usually ring out about 3.5 minutes after. Yeah, it's no dance. That's
it's interpretive dance.
That's them calling like that's them calling on their ancestors that died in war. Like
that's their war cry.
Yeah, that's their war dance. Like I don't want no part of that dance.
So, okay, so you do that and then you add in like some steps, like a step and a hop.
Okay.
I've seen in the Kay Flock video, that's what they was doing in front of the deli, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I used to go to the deli just to get some chips and like a juice. I don't sturdy. I don't get sturdy in front of the deli.
But what scared me more about that dance too is like, at least before, like when you did that demon gun dance, like I didn't know how agile you were. Like you could just, if I could get away from you with the gun, I might be all right.
No, that's
to do that little jump up and down dance. You got to be in shape.
Yeah, that's a young boy's move.
Now I'm scared that you also in shape, agile, and have a gun.
Yeah, these are warriors.
I'm toast.
These are fucking warriors running around the streets. Yeah.
I ain't getting out of shit.
Yeah, these are warriors running around the streets. You ain't know that? Like these ain't just no out of shape. These what they call them, little demons. They in shape. Little devils is in shape out here in the Bronx. I'm letting you know right now.
They're doing squats in the dance.
It's so hard, right? But
they working out while they dancing.
Better, Mom. I'm gonna show you.
You got better?
Yeah, I got better.
All right, that's what's up. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you got better. You more sturdy, getting more sturdy.
Yeah, my knees getting stronger.
But I mean, I appreciated that you were neutral for the culture on like you being a Bronx Crip and still showing love. To everyone that was in that video.
Yeah, because we're stronger together.
Yeah, like I love the message.
Send that message that together we're stronger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't not divide.
Because you know blue and red makes green.
Who said that?
I don't know. I've definitely heard that.
No, and my stupid ass over here like, no, it don't.
Blue and red makes green. What does that even mean? What is that?
That might be a J bar.
That's when you know a nigga's nervous and he start talking to the gamer. Because if y'all come together, right? Blue and red. It's really about the green, about the money. That's what we want. Green land. We all want to own something, right? Am I right? You start asking game members, am I right?
Once you start being like, yo, and like the infrastructure. Like once you start using words like infrastructure, you definitely terrified.
You trying to throw off an ass whooping. I know it's key words you got to use to throw off that ass whooping.
Like, yo, and I'm here to help any way I can.
I just want to go home. I want to get away from you niggas. That's hilarious. Well, shout out to Cardi B, man. I thought that was super dope.
Yeah, shit. That video is great. That song is great. That shit is. That's my pick. Because what is it? April.
Song of the summer.
I think
already.
I think that's a big candidate. I think that's an early candidate for song of the summer.
Damn.
It came out at the perfect time for it to like really grow and build.
Yeah.
Pause. And yeah, I think that might be the one.
I don't know, man. We ain't get that full Meg record yet, but when that dropped, I could definitely hear.
It's a lot of IG captions.
I could definitely
women are definitely gonna rap that.
Hear the women rapping that shit all summer long.
This finger right here.
Oh
okay, but who's gonna be
in somebody's son's forehead?
But who is gonna be like? Who are the dudes that remixed Scrubs?
No pigeons.
Who are the dudes that did that?
Damn,
they're icons, by the way. We owe them.
No, we gotta clean this up, man, because I'm supposed to know their name. I know the name. We gotta clean this up.
Too.
Sporty Thieves?
Sporty Thieves, yes.
Okay, yes. Sporty Thieves. No pigeons. Shout rest in peace to Marlon Brando.
Can we play that?
Like, I feel like Sporty Thieves for the male gender really stepped up and put themselves in the line of fire for us as a male species. And I think once that Meg record drops, who's going to be the rapper to remix it and tell our side? The yeah, but I still beat side. That the DJ could play Meg's version for all the women, the same way they play No Scrubs and then go right into No Pigeons. We need someone to remix this new Meg record and call it, yo, I still beat though. Like, you sound emotional.
I mean, that's still fucked. But the Meg record is that her version is a remix though. It's a version of a version.
Yeah, I know, but in this era, it's not really. It's just how people do music now.
You need a remix of the remix?
Yeah.
In other New York news though, alcohol is officially legal to go in New York City as of last week.
Back legal.
As of April 9th, New York customers can order a to-go drink from restaurants and bars if they also buy some food. Governor Kathy Hochul, I hope I didn't.
It's okay if you do.
I thought Cuomo was still in there.
No, they got the bridge name after them. They're
good. She announced the new legislation as part of the state's 2023 state money. That's what this is all about.
What?
During the pandemic, when restaurants were not allowed in-house patrons, to-go drinks were crucial in helping businesses achieve their revenue goals. Now, thanks to this new law, for the next 3 years, bars and restaurants can sell to-go alcoholic beverages. Yeah, so it's a money grab.
I mean, of course. And
pretty much.
I wasn't mad at it when Outside first opened. They had New York looking like New Orleans for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I get it.
Does that mean you could drink it on the go too?
No, I don't.
Yes.
Think so.
No, you can literally give you a to-go cup and you could walk around with alcohol.
Oh, it's fucking.
It's not like you just walking around with 2 shots in your hand, just going crazy on Houston. It's just
if you got a mixed drink, you're gonna straw in the cup. It looks like juice anyway.
I just feel like there's already enough fucking garbage on the ground in the city. It's gonna get kind of nasty.
I just hate that everything becomes fine once they see that you can make money from it. Like when they made, weed legal in Denver, in Colorado a few years ago, and they made close to, I think, $1 billion in its first month. Then all of a sudden now, dispensaries everywhere. You can get a license, you can open.
Dog, they looked at war and said, "Oh, this is profitable." Yeah. I knew weed was next. If they was fine with war,
it's just like now because of the pandemic, they saw that the to-go alcohol was, very profitable, and now all of a sudden it's okay. It's just crazy, man. Like this country is just it's just a capitalist country, and whatever makes the most money is totally fine and legal to do now, as long as we can tax that shit.
Of course.
So, of course, it is what it is. But I guess that's, cool for the spring, summertime. People want to be out walking around the streets, nice out, have a little sip. It is what it is. Just be careful.
And I know eventually we're going to talk to like some real weed people, but you're a consumer.
Yeah.
Has it changed with you with it being legal? Because I always thought it was weird when weed smokers would fight on that. Let's legalize it. And I understand it was a Bob Marley bar that y'all loved, but I was like, they're going to tax the shit out of it. Don't you want it at the price it's at now?
Yeah,
this shit become legal. Y'all are gonna pay out the ass.
No, more so being legal in the sense of I can smoke this shit freely in the streets.
Yeah.
And I won't get a ticket. I won't get arrested for having it on my possession.
Especially when you can walk around with the open container of alcohol now.
Yeah, can I smoke? Like, can I walk and just smoke? Like,
fucker can have 2 shots of tequila in his cup.
Yeah, like I can't walk Central Park and smoke a blunt. Like, it's just, So that part of it, to me, is just what I love now, is that I can have weed on me. Because I remember not too long ago, just, you got weed on you in the car and cops pull up behind you. I mean, it was
that was
like,
the excuse. It smells like weed.
Yeah, it was.
And
but
now
that
we get
was
to search your whole car.
Yeah, now it's like, it being legal. I'm gonna always get my weed from people that I know in the culture that really know what they're doing. Yeah. I don't like just running in any dispensary and buying. To me, that feels a little weird. I still like to get my weed from people that, know what they're doing and not these dispensaries that are made to look like the Apple store.
Is that a business you would go into personally?
I don't know. I mean, I love the culture of cannabis. I love, the effects that it has, the healing powers and, the things that it does medically for people. But I don't know, man. I feel like jumping into business is still, I just feel like it's full of a lot of games right now. And, a lot of African Americans can't even get licenses on the East Coast to open a dispensary. So it's a lot of shit that I think is going on. But I do want to get into the business of it somehow. I don't know in what capacity, but I am very interested in, because I like seeing it from, being like a seed and growing and things like. I like that whole process of it. I think that's just amazing because, it is curating something. It's cultivating something. It's using your hands to really grow something. Yeah, like that. To me, that's just a process that I'm just in love with. I love that part of it. I don't know about the dispensary and selling part of it. I don't know about that part.
Yeah.
To me, that's, unless if it makes sense and it's like really lucrative, absolutely. But as far as being a passion, I like the growing part and watching it, grow into something.
Don't quote me. I felt like I saw some report where they were either trying or lobbying for some of the men that have done very long prison terms for selling weed. Just selling weed, no violence, nothing like that. Just selling fucking plants. That they were lobbying for them to be first in line to get the licenses upon them either getting out or if they've already served their terms. I never followed up. I just remember seeing
something about that. I didn't follow up on it either, but I mean, it's a great idea.
I think it's what is owed to them.
Yeah, because a lot of these
years of my life for some shit that you are completely fine with now. Fuck that. Give me that license.
Like, give me the opportunity to make some money, feed my family off of this very plant that you threw me in prison for so many years that is now legal, that, you can grow and sell. So yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think, you put those people in line to have their, but understand now, those same people, y'all gotta have y'all shit together, because any little mishaps, don't try to jump no.
Do it the whole way.
Don't try to find no loophole in the system and cut corners with this shit. If you're gonna jump into that lane, you gotta have all of your shit correct. If not, they not fucking with you. Yeah. I can tell you that right now. It's not happening. So, I mean, 420. I'm glad that it's a different. It's looked at differently now.
Yeah,
it's legal. People can be out freely smoking. To me, it's something that should have been done years ago. Because I've never seen people smoke weed and start being violent. I've never seen it. What I'm saying? Like, to me, it's not a violent thing. It's not something that should have been frowned upon in the first place. As we know, it was a money grab, and the government just wanted to figure out how they can get their hand in on it and tax it. And now that they got that and they understand, I mean, now it's legal. So, have fun with it. But be responsible.
For sure.
With it, as with anything else, even with, drinking alcohol in the public spaces now in New York City. Have fun, but be responsible.
And I know that's how I'm getting old, because as someone that is a drinker, it's cool that if I feel, especially in the summertime, if we, with people, we want to...
Yeah, a little spritzer or something.
Walk down Orchard and hit a few different bars. That's something cool to do outside.
Oh, my God. I'm so excited.
But I am, like, getting older, and it does terrify me a little bit. Like, I was super excited when I was 16 that I was allowed to get my license at 16.
Right.
As an older person now, I don't think any 16-year-old should be behind the fucking wheel.
No. At all.
So I kind of feel that way now with like, I'm going to participate, and I like the idea for someone that views it the way I will. I just don't think the younger crowd is going to view it that way.
Yeah.
It may be mayhem in the streets, especially in the Lower East Side.
Listen, man. Alcohol is just different.
It's not
alcohol,
it's not a great
and
drug,
then
man.
It's warm outside, and people don't know how to hydrate themselves. They drinking all this alcohol, no water, passing out, becoming belligerent, all these type of things. There's a lot that comes with it. I get it and I understand, but just it's cool to drink and smoke as long moderation. Everything in moderation, man. Don't get.
But you talking to 21-year-olds?
Yeah, but that's again. You got to understand.
They don't know. They don't even know what moderation is yet.
And yeah. And there's no way to really preach that. That's something you just got to learn and go through. Because people try to. I remember people preaching that to me, and I was like, "Yeah, all right, fam, it's lit. I'm buying this whole bottle, and I'm trying 100%. To drink this whole shit with this whole half a gallon of juice."
Yeah, dog. I'm gonna drink all of this Bacardi Limon to the head.
Yeah. Nasty time.
Yeah,
nasty
and then when that's done, if there happens to be Dragonberry, which is the grossest thing on earth, I don't care. I'm still drinking it.
Drink that too. Nasty times. I would just hope that people would avoid that, but I understand it. People want to be outside, people want to drink, people want to have fun, but
unfortunately, experience is the best teacher.
Oh yeah,
which sucks.
Oh, they gonna learn. They said sucks. For 3 years, so I'm thinking they're probably gonna let this.
It's gonna rock.
For 3 years. I think after the third year, though, they're gonna start to see like, all right, fam, let's cut this.
Yeah,
because people passed out everywhere in the streets. Like,
listen, the shit they letting rock in Brooklyn right now. Drinking outside, I don't know. People just murdered every fucking minute. But
in Brooklyn, I thought the Bronx was
both.
Damn, both of them.
Yeah, both of them.
And Brooklyn is wild like that right now.
Come to Queens where it's safe. It's fucking beautiful over there. Yes. I just don't think drinking outside and the profit that is going to create is really going to be a concern to them if like fights ensue, because gun violence ain't really even on the highest type of time.
But fights over, first of all, you got to buy food. If you're buying food to get alcohol to walk
first
around.
First of all, you think restaurants are going to follow that?
Food. They're going to buy some French fries. They're going to buy some toast.
You know for a fact.
A taco.
They're going to go, hey, I have to charge you for bread. Just swipe for $2 for the bread and you'll get your drinks. You know how to get
your $25 drink.
But I feel like almost all restaurants have outdoor seating anyway because of the pandemic.
Nah, but you could walk around.
No, but you can literally just order the drink and just go.
We were doing that with bottles anyway.
Yeah, but it was still kind of like discretion because you had to be low with it.
Chill. Like,
yeah, you had to be low with it. Now you can literally just have your
take
cup
a shot in a cop's face.
Yeah, and so that's where it gets different because you don't have to hide it no more. Like now it's like, I could sip this and walk 20 blocks if I want to. Like,
and I wouldn't suggest taking a shot in a cop's face.
No, I wouldn't.
Regardless of the laws, because
blow some cushion in the cop face though. I would suggest that.
They don't have to follow the laws, so even if you do the correct thing. Still, I wouldn't suggest that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Demaris, what else you got on your list today?
Nothing really happened. How was you guys' weekends? We didn't tell the world how your weekends were. We always do that on Mondays.
Weekend was quiet. Stayed in for the most part. Watched the fight, Errol Spence and Ugas fight. Am I saying his name right? He's Cuban. I don't want to fuck his name up.
Ask Eddin. He's Mexican.
Ugas, I think his name is.
Yes.
Errol Spence and Ugas fight. Really good fight. Errol Spence got him out of there though. They had to stop the fight. He ended up breaking his orbital bone around his eye.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy.
So yeah, Errol Spence is because there was a lot of talks about Errol Spence after his car accident and his injury to his eye. People didn't think he would be the same or whatever. Now he holds all of the belts in the middleweight division. He is the top dog. He called out Terrence Crawford, who obviously is the only guy for him to fight left
at this point. Yeah.
I think that would be a classic fight. Two of my favorite fighters right now. I like Errol Spence, but I think Crawford is I might have to take Crawford in that fight. Though.
Yeah.
Well, Crawford is he has more of a reach.
I'm not saying no.
He's very skilled. He's strong.
Reach.
The one thing I'm concerned about is can Terrence Crawford handle Spence's power?
For 12, I don't know. If that goes the distance, it might get really shaky in those last 10, 11.
Yeah. So that's, either way, I think it's going to be a classic fight. Playoff started. NBA playoff started.
What is it with boxers and car accidents?
The lifestyle. Live fast, die young. Speeding, partying.
But they always seem to come back. My man remember Vinny Paz? I don't know if you're old, so you would probably remember
that name. Sounds familiar, yeah.
I think there was a rapper from fucking Jedi Mind Tricks, some shit that was Vinny Paz. I'm talking about the actual boxer though. Yeah. He got in some wild car accident, broke his neck, and came back spazzing. Like, he wasn't supposed to walk, and Vinny Paz went nuts after that.
Yeah, that's tough. But that Errol Spence, that accident, because they actually had the footage of that shit. I could not believe he survived that. Like, his car flipped so many times. Like, I cannot believe he survived that car accident. But he did. He's back. There's no more questions about it. Look, he said he was in the best shape of his career. He looked like it. He fought like he was in the best shape. So yeah, this Terrence Crawford fight. Hopefully they get this signed and done soon.
Because I want to fall, I would think.
Fall, winter.
Yeah,
for sure.
Earliest.
Fall, winter for sure.
Playoff basketball.
NBA playoffs started. The Nets lost a tough game. The Brooklyn, I think that series is gonna go 7 games.
And who do you have?
I got the Nets winning. That series. I think last night they Tatum just made a great move. Yep. I think they lost the clock in that situation. They thought the clock was gonna expire quicker than it did. So I think that's when they had a lapse defensively. But the Celtics are tough though. It's gonna be a tough series. I got that going 7 games. I do have Brooklyn winning that.
The Celtics crowd is tough too. Obviously,
Kyrie's is they love him in Boston. Obviously, they love him
clearly.
Who else? The Bucks and the Bulls. The Bucks won that game. I think the Bucks are gonna handle the Bulls easily.
What you thought about Golden State? Steph back.
Yo, man, a healthy Golden State team is still a tough out. I think that they're gonna surprise a lot of people. I still have Phoenix winning the West, and I got Brooklyn winning the East. I think it's gonna be Phoenix. I think it's gonna be Phoenix and Brooklyn.
And what do you think about Memphis first game?
They young, man. Memphis is young. I think that they I don't want to say they overaccomplished this year because they finished second in the West, but I do think that was their trophy.
Yeah.
The fact that they finished so high in the Western Conference. I just don't think in the playoffs that I think experience is a lot. I think that the game slows down a lot. Memphis likes to get up and down. They can play half court, but they do like to get up and down. Ja likes to get up and down. But I like them, but they just too young, too inexperienced.
You think first round out?
They lost game 1.
Didn't look the best.
Yeah, they lost game 1. Yeah, man. I don't think they coming out.
This year I've been a Memphis fan. They've been my favorite team to watch throughout the whole year. So I'm rooting for them, but it definitely wasn't a great start.
It wasn't a great start. And again, I just think they're too young, too inexperienced. But finished second in the West, I think is a huge accomplishment for them and for the organization. I think that gives them a lot going into next season to build on. But I think that the train stops here, though. I think it stops here. But they're gonna be fun though. They're gonna be fun to watch.
I'm rooting for them. So I hope we're wrong.
Yeah, so that's all I did this weekend. I stayed in, watched some fights, watched the games, chilled out. Didn't really do too much outside of that.
Yeah, it was low. I watched the games at Sahara East and kicked it. Mm-hmm. That was really my weekend. Thursday I went out to 2 birthday parties, which
you was outside.
Oh no, it felt like fucking 2011 again. I went to Gold Bar.
Hey.
I went to
Gold Bar,
which I didn't even know was still open. Love Gold Bar. I don't mean that as a slight. I think that's amazing that y'all are still open. I just don't go out like that anymore.
Legendary spot.
For sure. And by the way, it still looks exactly the same. Mm-hmm. I had fucking flashbacks the moment I walked in. Good, some bad.
Yeah. It's been some nights in Gold Bar for sure.
And then I went over to, which I guess is called Dough now, which was Studio 21. It's been 10,000 different names, but another legendary spot. Yeah, it felt like I was fucking 22 again.
Had a good time?
You had a good time?
Yeah, I tried.
You did. Look at the smile.
I gave it my best.
Fun.
You gave it your best. What does that even mean?
I gave it my best. I went in with an open mind.
He wasn't sitting on the couch.
Yeah, like I tried to interact and shit. Like, I was there. I bought a hookah.
Ooh, I'm happy for you. Everybody was out this weekend, actually.
But that was Thursday. I don't think I did anything after that.
Oh, really?
What about you, Demaris?
I actually was in the house all weekend. This is my first weekend in the past 6 weeks that I was actually in my own home.
Wow.
So I was extremely happy.
Oh.
Yeah, I was extremely happy. So I just laid in bed. I watched the Ultimatum. That show.
Finally, did you catch up with it?
I caught some of it.
That's the
so can we finally talk about it?
That's the sickest fucking show I've ever seen in my entire life, hands down.
Here's the thing, though. Is it sicker than Love Is Blind?
Yes.
I don't know if it's sicker than Love Is Blind. I think Nick Lachey is the sickest, but
Now him and his wife, when they were at the reunion and everybody was just like talking and they were like bringing up shit, I'm like, yo.
Nick ain't say a word the whole reunion.
Yeah.
He's plotting the new series, the new season.
The only thing he said was, "What's Hot Girl Winter?"
That show was wild though.
This is why I think that it's sicker than Love Is Blind, because I didn't watch Love Is Blind to the end. I just saw the beginning of it, and it was kind of
the beginning is really the sick part.
Yeah, but when I found out when everything was happening and they were like, hey, for those of you who haven't watched The Ultimatum, let me give you some background of it. There are 5 couples who are going to somebody in the couple gave the ultimatum of, hey, you either have to marry me or we're gonna break up.
Right.
They go on the show, and basically what the show is a social experiment of, okay, well, you're going to go and be in a trial marriage with someone else. So you can kind of you can check out how green the grass really is on the other side, basically.
With one person that you don't know.
Which
is also the weirdest concept as well. I don't even really get to pick this person. You just put a few people in a room.
And the craziest shit is to me is, so when they were like, okay, so we're going to break up from this day forward, we're breaking up, we're going to go find somebody else to live with. So I'm thinking like, oh, they're just going to go find, they're dating the other people in the group. I thought they were going to be separated by the people who gave the ultimatum and the people who didn't. No, you're sitting there watching your significant other date other people in front of you.
And then you have to go chop it up with the person that's dating your significant other.
I was like,
you want to know what's crazy about all of that? Is that
no one got knocked out?
Oh. No, people are doing this minus the cameras.
Where? Thank God I haven't been in those spots.
Like women are
the swingers clubs?
No, women are dating the same man.
Oh,
and
that's
they know,
a fact.
and they know they're dating
100%.
the same man.
I mean, that's been forever. But
so it's like Nick ain't really crazy. He just putting a camera on the situations that really exist.
Yeah, but just the living together. You don't see. He's making it.
Shorty was
he's heightening that entire.
Shorty
shit.
was like, yeah, your man was cuddling me last night and he got a boner. Like, this is the love of my life. This is the man I want to marry. Like, I gave him the ultimatum to marry me, and you're sitting here telling me that he was cuddling you, and he had a boner when he was cuddling you.
Put him on Netflix.
And we're chopping this shit up.
Here's the thing: I don't like when women.
So you mad that he was cuddling or he got a boner?
I'm mad that I have to see. You have to sit in my face and talk to me.
She's leaving context out of this because when they went back together after the 3 weeks and lived together, that got brought up.
Okay.
And she was like, yeah, you got hard, like, cuddling with another chick. And my man is Zay, right? It was Zay and Ray?
Yeah.
Zay is on the show?
No. Different Zay. Different Zay.
Oh, I'm about to be like, wait, I missed this
Zay would have fucked every dude on that show. Zay would have had the craziest party in that 3 weeks.
I was about to say, I know Zay ain't sneaking on the ultimatum and we ain't know that.
No.
That would have been crazy.
What? Show would have been shut down. Yeah. That would have been Zay's made him.
Zay's made him.
So Zay is not like the best communicator. I be understanding what Zay says, but he just doesn't say it right.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay.
Like he's one of those people that like you could feel what he's trying to say, but he doesn't know the right words to say.
Okay.
He was trying to explain to her, and this is why I understand when women get mad when we talk about like women's issues and women's bodies. I totally get that. But I want the same energy and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what the fuck it's like to have a dick. So you're not mad that I was cuddling with a chick. You mad I got hard. Have you ever cuddled up against an ass and you have a dick?
Right.
You get hard.
It's
like, what the fuck?
But look, I always go back to this, and it's this simple. Would you feel a way if your girl cuddled with another guy and her pussy got wet?
Yes.
That's all it is.
So I'm mad before she gets wet, is what I'm saying.
Oh no, niggas is mad. Oh, you was breathing around that nigga?
Like she had no real.
You was sharing air with that nigga right there?
Wait, you know his name?
Yeah.
You fucking hoe. How you know his name?
You know, man, we don't give a fuck. Like, nah, you was breathing around that? Nah, why you breathing in the same room as him?
But she wasn't even, she like just kept bringing up the getting hard part. And I'm like, all right, well, you don't know what it's like to have a dick. So if you're not mad that he was cuddling with a girl, and if he stayed soft, you cool with it. You don't have a dick. Right. You don't know what it's like to have a dick.
Even the girl that cuddled with him, she was like, yeah, I was cuddling with him. His dick got hard. Like, I kind of felt like, I felt good about that. And I'm like, are you?
And didn't he
nigga will cuddle a pillow. I think she jerked. I think they it looked like she jerked him off because I seen her pass him like the napkin and shit.
Yeah, it appeared that way.
Yeah,
she passed him a napkin.
Like they did like remember the old Real World footage, like when they would
the cameras in the room.
Yeah.
So she covered her head, but you saw like she was jerking him off.
What you passing the napkin for though?
To wipe off
the.
We under the sheets.
Yeah.
Why you just wipe it on the sheets?
What we talking about? We underneath blankets and all? You gonna pass me a napkin?
Yes. What? I'm not trying to sleep in these semen
disgusting.
sheets.
I mean,
you sleep in the wet spot? You gross.
You sleep in the skeet sheets?
The skeet sheets?
I mean, it's my skeet. It's her skeet. We just finished fucking. Like,
no, it could be essential water. I just don't want to sleep in something that's wet.
I mean, you put the towel down. You know what I mean? But handing me
I'm putting a whole towel down to get jerked, a simple ass jerk off? No, give me the napkin.
I'm just saying after the
a
bed.
Quick little handy? Like, no, give me the napkin. I'm not
saying
laying
after the bed is wet. The napkin is not doing nothing for a wet mattress. But I can promise you that.
It's just a little bit.
She might have been ill with it. I didn't rewatch the footage because like just watching a dude getting jerked off under the covers, I don't have to rewind. But I don't know. Did she grab the napkin maybe mid? I don't know. She could have been ill with it.
It was afterwards.
You also just don't grab one napkin.
But maybe
you have to understand, also everything they're trying to do is they're trying to be very low key.
I get it
because they don't want the camera to see. So
I get it. So I'm jerking off. I probably came on her ass. You want me to wipe? She won't give me a napkin to wipe her ass.
She jerked him off. So she reached over to the bedside table because that was the closest thing to her where she didn't have to get up.
Right.
And handed him the napkin.
Okay. I got it.
What was her?
So instead of him getting up going to the bathroom, she just did it underneath the blanket so that the cameras
walked around with.
Yeah. And which, by the way, though, like the cameras are still on, dog. Like
they can see
at that point
something.
Just fuck.
Yeah, they can see something underneath. But she knew that her boyfriend was gonna have to watch that footage back, and he was stressed when he said she told me about it the moment it happened, but to watch it back. And then the other girl was like, "And you was calling me all types of whores, saying that I slept with him, and you did that. I had to watch that footage back, and we became friends." This show is sick.
But at that point, like, where are you justifying it? Like, all right, my man is gonna have to watch me jerk a dude off on camera, but I'm not gonna fuck though. Like.
All of that is going. They knew what they was doing. They knew it. Just put the cameras in here and just let it run.
And all of these people were like, when I was looking, they're like, we're 23, we're 24. Why the fuck are you giving somebody an ultimatum at 23, 24?
Well, that's because I think everyone on that show was lying about their age. Here's the thing. I don't think I'm aging the best, but it did make me feel very comfortable when everyone started naming their ages on that show. I'm like, I look younger than all y'all.
Yo.
And I'm fucking 7 years older than y'all.
Shorty said she was 24. I said, you at least 32.
I had her at 36 going on 37. I said she could have been Kobe's mom.
Yeah.
She looked like the cool mom. She looked like that older cool mom.
I think people are just like now at this point getting like they're willing to throw away their relationship for and everybody wants a platform. Everybody wants to go. Now they're all on TikTok making video. I'm like, y'all want a platform and y'all are just
using that to do that.
Jerking dick on TV to get a platform.
Can we normalize doing a version of Room Raiders when you really start talking to somebody fake seriously?
Damn, Room Raiders.
Because I kind of feel like I need to room raid to really get a sense of who you really are. I want to
room raid that room that... I
need a black light, shorty. Like, I need to know what your sheet's looking like.
You can mind your business, baby.
No, I want to room raid that room that... what's the name did the interview in? Skeet. Pete Davidson. When he did the interview and he had a candle of Kim on the
Wait, I'm sorry. Pete Davidson did an interview?
Yeah, at his mom's house. He was on camera. He did some interview for somebody. He was at his mom's house.
Where was I?
And you don't remember that? He was in his bedroom at his mom's house. And he
like this just happened?
This was a few months
ago. This happened
in
February.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about some shit that just happened. Like
no, this was a few months ago.
Like
okay. I want to raid that room because he had a candle of Kim on the dresser. Show me the real voodoo.
The real voodoo. Definitely.
Yeah, don't just show me one little candle on the dresser. Nah,
definitely
show me the shrine. Show me the shrine.
I have to watch this interview. I didn't see it.
Yeah, show me the shrine with some of her hair and laundry lint and shit like that. Because I know it exists, nigga.
All right, well, that's also a little creepy because Easter just passed because it is the Virgin Mary candle that they're playing off of. And I know Eddin is very offended because all of his bodegas sell those. But I mean, that's his girl. He can't have his girl version.
No, you can't, but not in the room at your mom's house. In your house.
Doesn't he live with his mom?
Yes.
Which is fine. I'm sure they have a big house.
You know, let's raid his room. Let's find the fucking voodoo doll.
You think Pete would let us raid his room? We should do room raiders with Pete. Let me hit Kaz, man. I'm gonna hit Kaz. I'm gonna try to set it up.
He would never let it happen.
I've been a big supporter of Pete for a very long time.
He's cool. I just don't think he's as funny as people think.
I agree. I just think people give him a lot of shit where it's not really warranted. That's all.
It's the whole Kim Kanye shit.
I think throughout his career, they've kind of given him shit. Really? I don't know. Maybe I just sympathize with 9/11, but
that too. Yes, that may be y'all bond.
Maybe I just feel for him.
So we got Pusha T album coming the 22nd.
Hey.
Future's album the 29th.
I heard some things about Pusha's album.
Yeah.
Low told you.
Yeah, Low told me. It's fine. I can snitch about that because Push knows that Low and whatever. We were supposed to be there, and I guess.
Yeah, I didn't get invited.
Everyone asked why we wasn't there when we got there, like the people that put it together. And I was like, did you hit the right email? Like, you also have my number.
We weren't where?
At the private Pusha T listening. I know he's doing another one in New York called Coachella this weekend.
Oh my God.
Or this week in New York.
Mm-hmm.
But he did a private one at Jungle. And
okay.
Low said, which I don't think I'm giving anything that's like some super secret shit, but half of it is Ye, half of it is Pharrell.
Mm-hmm.
Low was saying that a lot of the Kanye side of it is Daytona on steroids, whereas Kanye really wanted him to do sample hard drums, not crazy structure like the shit we love from Push.
Mm-hmm.
And Pharrell was on the song structure side of like, dog, I love this, but don't be a mixtape rapper for the rest of your life. Even though we know Push not a mixtape rapper, but
yeah, like, I know what he means.
It's
don't
Pharrell.
Paint yourself in this corner. Yeah,
he wants song structure and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to hear that mix. It's not like they did A side and B side; they mixed it in together with a sequence. But yeah, Pharrell has a lot of the more songs on it, whereas Kanye was like, "Yo, here's a sample, here's some insane drums, go fucking rap."
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a perfect balance for Push. So I'm excited to hear that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely anytime you say Pharrell and Kanye production and Push's raps, I'm listening.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I would have loved to be at the listening, but I don't know who they reached out to. But it wasn't my people. Was it your people?
It wasn't mine either. No people were hit.
It's all good. Yeah. So yeah, we got Pusha T. Damn, what is it?
Future announced.
Future's the 29th. Jack Harlow's the 6th, and Kendrick Lamar's the 13th.
And Rory sing is
don't announce it yet.
I listened to that. I listened to that leak record with Drake and Jack Harlow over the weekend again. Jack he rapped better than I gave him credit for.
Nah, Jack's verse is good, but I was still with you that maybe I would.
It just needed to be a little longer.
I would throw a third.
Needed to be a little longer. Yeah.
After Drake's, I would let some chords go and then give us a little break
back in. Yeah. That's all it was. But he got off though. He definitely got his shit off on that record. So yeah, man. Any plans for the rest of the week? 420.
Well, I don't want to skip over the Future announcement.
Oh yeah, Future the 29th, right? Yeah.
I don't have any information on it. I kind of feel like how casually.
Did he give us a name yet?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But how casually he's been talking about it, I kind of feel like it's like on the humble arrogance, if that makes sense. I think Future knows he has some shit. Mm-hmm. That's why he's not going hard with this rollout.
Well, that's what matters at the end of the day. You can have an amazing rollout, but if the album isn't good, who gives a fuck about the rollout? So I am on board with his album being crazy and the rollout not being as, glitz and glamorized. Like, it's like, let's focus just on the music being dope. People gonna buy it.
Yeah, I think I want to put my album out.
Yeah, like Future's one of those artists. He putting the album out. He don't have to do the whole rollout shit. He could just put the project out, let you know when it's dropping, and people gonna go to it. But as long as I'm hoping that it's hard though.
Listen, with what we just said, the next 3-4 weeks, it's a lot of big albums.
Yep.
It's a lot of big albums.
Getting ready for the summer.
I might need to move my shit.
Not again. How many times you gonna move your shit?
Listen, artist arrogant and supposed to be that, but I'm also logical and smart.
Nah, drop your shit the same way
I'm scared. All right, I'm scared of Jack Harlow. I'm scared of Future, and I'm scared of Kendrick Lamar.
It's a whole different lane you in.
I know, but still,
yeah. So good, drop your shit.
Don't try to walk me to the ledge and then I die.
No. But honestly though, it's like you in a whole different lane.
No, for sure. It's nothing to do with like their type of shit.
Yeah, you in a whole different lane. Your vibe is different.
Your birthday.
But on top of that though, like
nobody cares.
So much of also no one cares. Like that's another thing.
That's first and foremost.
Number one, I'm self-aware. I know no one cares. Number two, it's not always so much that it's a different lane or genre. When artists like that drop, the consumption of any promotional pillars you can use are completely full.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what genre you're doing, if you want to really get a good lick on promotional shit, sometimes you gotta be like, all right, I'm gonna let Kendrick, Future, and Jack Harlow get their shit off because I won't ever win in that ether of media.
Mm-hmm.
They will fully consume no matter what type of music you're making. So that's why a lot of artists see certain shit and be like, yeah, I'm gonna step back.
Yeah, if you can afford to stay away from certain release dates, and I get it. Shout out to Little Durk. I think it's 5 weeks now. He still has the number one album.
That's incredible, especially in this era.
Yeah, shout out to Lil Durk. Yeah, man. Any 420 plans?
I think you and I will figure something out.
What we smoking, Maul?
I thought I was gonna go clean for like a week before 420, so I could but I've been smoking. I'm on the rainbow belts, man. That's my flavor for the last few days. I've been smoking rainbow belts.
I'm gonna show up with some Marlboros. Smoke some cigs.
Listen, smoke what you smoke. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got to get you to smoke some weed that day, though.
Of course.
Yeah, definitely got to get you.
Just don't expect me to speak much.
Yeah, no. That's the funny part.
I just be quiet.
Like, get high and watching somebody just be stuck. Like, that's just always
in
funny
my own head. That's all.
It should be fun, though. 420 in New York City. I don't want to announce the location, but
no.
420 in New York City. It should be fun. Fun day. Hopefully the weather is good, so we could be outside chilling, having a great time.
Yeah.
Anything else this week?
I think we covered for the most part. We'll be right back this week. So,
are there any movies dropping?
I haven't seen anything.
I feel like there's no fucking new movies,
A24, that company, has been putting out some really good trailers lately on YouTube.
Okay.
Really?
I'm gonna go see some movies, man. Everybody was tweeting me. Listen, I've been seeing everybody's tweets about the last episode of Snowfall when everybody got high and they're like, "Oh, you still think it's better than The Wire?" Listen, man.
He said what he said.
I don't want to keep going back and forth about that. I do think Snowfall is better than The Wire. Both great shows, class shows. I just like Snowfall more. One episode is not gonna change my perception about that.
Trying to get a viral moment.
It just is what it is, bro. And I'm pretty sure that episode in Snowfall where everybody hated is gonna tie in. It's gonna make sense. Like, people just don't understand how right it
went over their head, right?
Not that it went over their head, but
Matata bar.
I think people just missed the part where Scully said, it's time for that ego kill, that ego death.
The snow finally fell.
You feel me? So let it all unfold and let it all happen.
Let it all unfold.
Man. Yeah,
that's how you know his back is against the wall and he knows the Wire's better. Just let it unfold, man.
Listen, I could have got all of these tweets off about that season at the dock. After every episode of that shit, I could have been like, "Yo, fam, what we watching?" But it's part of it.
You should have been on MySpace then at the time.
No, God, no. It's part of the story. I understand.
I get it. Was out at that time. Season 2 of The Wire.
That was still Facebook, I think.
No, MySpace was before Facebook. Season 2 of The Wire? I don't
know. No. That was MySpace was around. I think MySpace was around.
Yeah, definitely. At least
for season 2 of The Wire?
Let's see. Hold on.
I think so, yeah.
I think that was before. That might have been Friendster.
Okay, so
or Black Planet.
Season 2 debuted in August 24th. Oh, well, it went from June 1st to August 24th in 2003. MySpace was invented.
When did MySpace pop? I don't care when it was invented. Fucking Twitter existed in 03 too, but it didn't pop.
2006, 2007, around that era.
Though, in August 2008.
Right, but we weren't getting our Wire takes off on MySpace at that time. For season 2 in 02.
Yeah, no.
It was a sleeper, probably.
No.
03.
Tom was going crazy on his Wire takes by himself.
I watched, Snowfall, Winning Time on Showtime. Great show right now. Shout out to I believe Jonah Hill is directing that, I think.
I love Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill is so
I believe
underrated.
so.
I love him so much.
I think Jonah Hill is underrated? At
like,
what?
When it comes to like his directing, his writing, like not his, obviously his acting, and he's fucking hilarious. But when it comes to his other avenues and his talent, I think that he's underrated.
I killed his rollout for the what was it, 90s Kids or 90s? What was the name of that movie that he directed? The skateboarding movie about the 90s. It was good. I liked it.
Who, Jonah Hill?
And I feel bad that I don't know the name of it because I really did.
Mid-90s?
Mid-90s.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
The skateboard movie. I thought it was actually a really good film.
Was that A24?
But I mean, I did kill his rollout because he did like the real hip hop rollout. Dog, I love Biggie and Mobb Deep. And
I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Jonah Hill only directed the second episode.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Of Winning Time. But Winning Time. If y'all haven't started it, great show.
Which network is it on?
That's on Showtime.
I'm gonna watch it.
I believe.
Definitely gonna watch it.
I believe it's Showtime.
No, Winning Time is on HBO.
Oh, it's on HBO?
Mm-hmm.
HBO.
Yeah. Look at us knowing all this shit.
Yeah, right.
It's on one of them providers you got.
The show. Yeah, fuck it.
Well, when you
get a password from somebody.
Right.
Eventually.
When you fucking just stream everything on the Fire Stick, You forget what fucking
That watch option shit hit a little different.
Yeah.
So Maul, I'm asking you now. We are 3 weeks out. Will you be my date to go see Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness?
I would love to be your date to go see Doctor Strange's multiverse of talented women and men and children.
Is that like my beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy?
Yeah, I don't even know what I just signed up for. Is this a Marvel? Because if it's DC, I don't fuck with DC movies.
I don't fuck with DC either, but
Maul just said he does not fuck with Washington,
Like,
DC.
did you
That's
even
what
watch
he just said.
Spider-Man?
Maul just said,
no,
fuck DC.
No, listen, we got DC hates New York niggas enough. I don't need any more hate. No. I love DC. Shout out to DC.
And I love DC so much.
I love DC. But they hate New York. They fucking hate New York niggas.
It's one of the most quiet rivalries of all time.
Nigga told me in DC one time, shut up and pay for your food. Some shit he told me to store. I was like,
He
what?
threw mambo sauce in your face?
Shut up. I was like, okay, sir, I'll shut up. I'm out. Fuck that. I know where I'm at.
Put a Nationals hat on.
Yeah, I know where I'm at. Yeah, when is it?
May 6th.
Okay, let's do it.
That's Rory's birthday weekend, though, so we might be lit. Are we gonna be lit for your birthday weekend?
I hadn't even thought about it.
That means we ain't lit.
We ain't lit.
Damn.
That means we ain't
Jack
lit.
Harlow lit.
Yeah. That's Jack Harlow's release.
What Jack doing that weekend?
Come on, we
going where Jack going.
We gotta do the demon dance to the sweet sounds of Jack's new album.
Sweet
God,
sounds.
Sweet sounds. How do you know Jack is gonna have sweet sounds on his album?
Why are we demon?
Jack gonna have some. That nail. What's the name of it? Nail Tech.
Nail Tech. Yeah.
Love that record. That record is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing for my birthday. I hadn't thought about it. I feel like at
You
this
wanna party?
age, if
Do
I'm
you
not
want me
going
to
out of
throw you a
town,
party?
like,
You
what are
turning
you really doing?
32?
32, yeah.
You may throw your party?
I told you it was my fucking shack on the Magic year.
You did say that shit. I can't believe you said that nasty ass. My shack on the Magic year.
Let's get fucked
That's gonna be
up.
my IG caption.
Please don't let it be your IG caption.
Never thought I'd see my shack on the Magic year.
With a jersey on.
So yeah, man, we got 420 this week in New York City. Some more shit we got to shoot that they'll know about. Subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah, all that.
Subscribe to the YouTube.
I gotta subscribe to the bathroom so we can wrap up this outro.
Subscribe to the bathroom. Subscribe to the Patreon. Rory might be on there telling more salacious shit.
I was clout chasing on the private stream.
No, listen, bro. We ain't got to get into it. I just woke up to a bunch of texts and phone calls. I didn't know what was going on. I got scared. I thought I did something because it's always me.
I was the motherfucker on the blogs against my will making tacos and my glasses with no makeup and a
I'm
t-shirt
just
on.
glad
Like,
it was my white counterpart this time, and it wasn't me. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
You unlocked Hollywood this weekend.
because you gave me the keys.
I didn't give them to you.
You left the door open.
I left them on the counter. You took the keys yourself.
You left the keys under the mat, and I was just like, all right, bet.
Yeah, exactly. You took the keys. I had nothing to do with
I
it.
went under the flower pot.
Yeah, nobody
the
told
keys.
you to go looking for the keys.
somebody said I was Rory's personal chef and that it looks like he's holding that black girl hostage. And I was just...
I mean, most of the comments were about me being paid because I'm white to tear a black man down. That was a majority of what the theories are.
Anyway,
And I haven't gotten my check in the mail.
It's probably not coming.
Maybe not a good joke I should make.
But
this time. But
subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe to YouTube.
I think for our Patreon Tuesday live, I think we're gonna have some of the other guys on there since I think I need a timeout
Definitely.
from any live streams.
You need to sit this one out.
You
Sit
sit
this live.
penalty box.
Yeah, don't
Alright.
stream this week.
Cool.
Sit this
Well,
one
yeah.
out. Let things cool down.
You're gonna get the rest of the staff that I think is
Way worse.
way fucking worse than me.
Sicker than most. For
Hey,
sure.
yo.
For sure. Sicker than most.
And bring them strippers that you gave $60 to.
It was one trip.
They live around the corner.
I'm sure.
We should definitely do like a stripper party and let Eddin DJ on live stream.
I
Cost
called
some-
I
God,
called
that
Daisy real quick.
Cost
That
some-
would be...
Daisy.
Oh my God, Rory, do
First of
that.
all,
That
a
would be
stripper
so
named
fun.
Daisy.
She's a sweetheart.
She definitely works at a gentleman's club. Daisy, that's her stripper.
I'm not gonna say where she works.
Is that her stage name? That's her real
I don't
name.
think she ever told me her real name.
It's Daisy.
Daisy?
Bring the ones that...
Yo, if I'm
she
sitting
checks
down
on
and
me, though.
Daisy, the DJ be like, coming to the stage, Daisy?
She was really gentle with me. I actually appreciated it.
She's delicate. Like a
She gonna let me beat in my bedroom?
Whoa.
You already ruined that when I tried to set that up.
Wow.
Yo, listen, man, we gonna get out of here, but I watched the, not to make fun of his situation, but I watched
But to make fun of it.
the Benzino, when he had a situation with his baby mother, and I think the new guy she's talking to or dating was like there, and it was like 54. First of all, the clip was like 54 minutes. It was an hour. I'm
You
like,
had
all
some
right,
time this weekend.
I'm definitely not watching this whole thing. But, it's just, and 50 had posted some shit about it, and that's how I really got into it.
Mm.
Benzino love that girl, man. He was crying
This is
hard.
BM,
Bro, I
man.
haven't seen
I didn't know he cried. I actually know nothing about this.
fam. I haven't seen a man cry that hard.
Well, he has a tattoo tear.
Hey, so fun fact that you said about 50 Cent. So apparently Benzino dissed 50 Cent on a new track called Zeno versus the Planet. It just dropped today.
Pull that up. Cue that the fuck up. Cue it up.
That's what y'all want.
I'm gonna piss on myself, so hurry up.
I-
I'm not pissing myself over a Benzino
I'm
diss
not.
track.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I just
Rory, go to the bathroom. I'll sit in the seat. Somebody
Benzino.
please cue it up.
Benzino cried
Pull that
so
shit up.
hard over this woman.
Is it Koi's mother or?
No.
Because I know he has a more
It's
than
his son's. It's his son's mother.
one. Okay.
And
You don't have a BM.
I just
You don't know.
wanna-
You might cry over
no.
your BM.
We don't got to stay on the law, but it was a part in it where Benzino wanted the cops to tell the new dude to get out of there, like to leave.
Okay.
And they was like, yo, but she don't want him to leave. Like, this is her house. Like, so he said he's not leaving. They was like, no. And he
Wait,
just started crying because the dude,
Is he on the phone?
No, he's talking to the police. They arrested
In front of the
him.
house?
Yes. They had locked him up, arrested him.
I missed all this.
He got mad because they wouldn't tell a new dude to leave. And he just started crying. Like, how
And it's
could you
not
do this to
Benzino's
me?
crib. Like, he don't pay the bills for her.
No.
I was like, bro, I can't tell.
Bro,
It's
he
her
started
house.
crying because they wouldn't tell the new dude to leave. And I just felt bad.
Poor
I'm like,
guy,
damn, we
yeah.
shouldn't be laughing at this, bro, because he was really crying as hard.
Yeah.
Like, he was,
I didn't see this, and I do understand.
no, it
that.
was the crying where you know it's hurt, it's pain
Yeah, he
behind it.
really
Like he
did.
was really, really crying. So hopefully, Benzino, man, hopefully you all right, man. I don't know, man. That was just like I haven't seen a grown man cry over a woman like that in a
That's
very
tough.
long time.
Watching
I think we
Grown
give
man cry.
Benzino a lot of shit that may not be warranted, just because he's probably put himself in situations that's made it easy to clown him.
Mhm.
Right.
But I do want to say we should give Benzino the respect that he does deserve as far as what he's done
Oh,
for hip hop.
yeah,
and who
nobody
he
can
is. Like
discredit
I
that.
don't want to just fully clown Benzino. Like
yeah. No, I
he's
just
done
I,
a lot of shit.
listen. I
He's
just
a
watched
fucking
it because
figure
I
in
couldn't
this whole
believe that
shit.
he was crying that hard over. Like I haven't seen that.
I
in a long
respect
time.
it, dog. You got Kanye out here crying for his family. It's get your family back season.
Nah, we haven't seen Kanye shed tears over Kim though.
Basically, yeah.
No, Benzino was out there like, yo, he's not
So he
leaving.
about to break the internet with this one, y'all. Please.
Imagine the cops going, bro, no.
Fam, I was talking to this like, why would he leave? This is Benzino versus the Planet.
This is Zeno versus the Planet.
Yes, look at the
Oh, the
on
graphic
the
designer
Planet.
did an
You
amazing
see the album
job.
right there?
Peach did that?
Yeah.
Okay. More.
This is what I'm about to get a UTI over.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Y'all,
Listen,
thank you
man,
so much for coming out.
It's
with
been
us
real.
tonight.
It's been real. Thank y'all for tuning in off this audio journey that we've been on.
be cool, man.
I'm that nigga. He's just ginger and he has a UTI now. We'll talk to y'all in a couple of days. Y'all be safe. Peace.
No worry